Hi there, welcome to Series Stamp Treasures. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about an emboss resist technique. So this is another video in this series, in my embossing series. So this image here is emboss resisted. Okay? Alright, so let's get started here. The stamp set that I'm using is called Postage Due from Stampin' Up! And what I've done is this large image here, I've taken it, I've stamped it on a piece of vanilla cardstock. The vanilla cardstock is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I've used the Versamark watermark ink, and I've heat embossed it using clear embossing powder. So hopefully you can get that. You can see that little bit of a shimmer on there. So that's how I received that look. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of sponging to it. And the color that I'm using is baked brown sugar. And I will grab one of my sponges, dip it in there, and then I like to go in a circular motion and just rub it on over top of that embossed image, primarily over top of that embossed image. I will add a little bit around the edges as well. Make it a little bit lighter down here. I'm going to go around the edges like this. And up over the top. Just a little bit up there. Okay, so once you're happy with it, then what you can do is just take a tissue and just wipe it over top of that image, and that just takes the ink off of the embossed portion and just makes the image pop just a little bit more. Alright, so that is an emboss resist technique. This card is also one of the cards for this month, January's Stamp of the Month Club. So that's the technique. So I'm going to just kind of run through the card. So I've got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece of pistachio pudding. Cardstock is my card base. I've sponged around the edges using baked brown sugar. And then I've got a 4 by 5.25 inch piece of baked brown sugar cardstock, which I've distressed. I've used the distressing tool, which I don't think we actually carry anymore. But if you don't have one, you can always use the edge of your scissors and just run them down, and that gives it that roughed up look, which is also very vintagey. Okay, so that gets put on there. And I'm going to use my Tombow glue. I probably won't assemble the whole card, but stick that in the center. I've also got a narrow strip of baked brown sugar that that I've torn, and I'm going to stick along there. So I'll just add a little bit of adhesive to the bottom here, and that looks about right. Keep that straight, and I'll just trim off this excess. And then I've got a piece of our ruffled crisp cantaloupe ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous ribbon? It comes in all of the in colors. So pistachio pudding, crisp cantaloupe, coastal cabana, baked brown sugar, and I'm forgetting one of them. Which one am I forgetting? Strawberry flesh. So just use a mini glue dot, stick that on there. That's going to go about there. And another one on the end. Grab my ribbon scissors so I can trim that off. Alright, then that's going to get stuck on here. And I've got 2 other images from that same stamp set that I've stamped in crisp cantaloupe and pistachio pudding and punched out using the postage stamp punch. Those are right here. I'm going to sponge around the edges of those. And then these little accents here, this is something new. It's in our Occasions, 2014 Occasions catalog. This is our gold sequence. It comes on a roll like this. And what I've done, and I love to do, you can use it across like this, adhered with mini glue dots or sticky strip. But what you can do is you can pull off a few of them and just use them kind of randomly over your projects. So that's what I've done on this card. All right, so thanks for watching. If you're looking for more inspiration, feel free to visit my blog at www.stamptreasures.com. Bye-bye.